You won't get any more money if in your subconscious/unconscious mind, you have what I call counter intentions. You get more of whatever you focus on. Money has to go out, it'll circulate around the world, and it'll come back to you. All the money you want is going to come through other people. There is no finish line to self-help or self-development. What are my 5 greatest money-making secrets? You give me a few minutes, I'll reveal to you the 5 greatest money-making secrets of all time. I'm Dr. Joe Vitale. I was in the famous movie The Secret about the law of attraction. I'm in 30 other movies, including having my own movie called Zero Limits. I've written a lot of books, including several books about money, the greatest money-making secret in history. Wrote that 25 years ago. Money Loves Speed reveals the 8 laws of money. The Awakened Millionaire, which tells you how to have a spiritual wealth movement when you blend the spiritual with the material. The secret to attracting money. And yes, there is a secret. The Abundance Paradigm, going from the law of attraction to the law of creation. And of course, a very famous book, Attract Money Now, which is still free at attractmoneynow.com. But you're here. Let me help you. I'm in my 70s. I'm doing my best to give back. I was homeless. I was in poverty. Today, I live the lifestyle of the rich and famous, and I want to share with you what I've learned. So what are my 5 greatest money-making secrets? The very first one is you have to align your beliefs. Align your beliefs. What does that mean? You have conscious beliefs, but you also have subconscious/unconscious beliefs. If those 2 different categories don't align, you will not get what you want. For example, you can sit there and say, I want more money. I'm ready for more money. I desire more money. I affirm more money. And you can do all the hoodoo and voodoo and mojo that's out there, and you won't get any more money if in your subconscious/unconscious mind, you have what I call counter intentions, hidden beliefs. Beliefs along the lines of money's bad. Or, and you'll fill in the blank on this belief, money is the root of all, you just said evil. Those beliefs are operating inside your mind. You're living out of them, and you don't know they're there. In fact, you'll probably even fight with me and resist hearing this and sit there and say, Dr. Joe, I don't have any limiting beliefs about money. That's when I get in your face and practice a little tough love. And I'll say, do you have money? Do you have the money you want? Are all of your dreams coming true? If not, then maybe you are not clear with those limiting beliefs. This first step is align your beliefs, meaning the subconscious and the conscious have to be in alignment. They have to be congruent. And this is a missing secret in self-help and personal development. I believe this is what I have discovered and I've brought to the table. I don't think the greats, the success literature of the world written by people like Napoleon Hill, I think it's left out. And I think it's left out because they didn't know this missing secret to success. And the missing secret is you must align your beliefs. That's only the first step. The second one is you have to be grateful for money. We're not. You're not. You're always complaining you don't have enough money. That's not gratitude. That's complaining. You get more of whatever you focus on. So if you're focusing on complaining, you're focusing on lack, you're focusing on struggle, guess what? It expands. You draw more of it into your life. Let me help you. In this second step, when I'm talking about being grateful, one of my favorite quotes comes from Arnold Patton. And Arnold Patton said, the sole purpose of money is to express appreciation. The sole purpose of money is to express appreciation. When you take that on, suddenly your relationship with money is completely different. And believe me, I struggled with this. When I was homeless and I was in poverty, I was always looking at lack and always looking at struggle and always looking at complaining. And when I first heard Arnold Patton say the sole purpose of money is to express appreciation, I thought he was wrong. I thought there must be exceptions to this. And then I realized when I pay the phone bill, I'm grateful to have a phone. When I pay the utility bill, I'm grateful to have power or heat or air conditioning. When I pay the food bill, I'm grateful to have groceries. When you switch this in your head, and this is the second step, and you focus on gratitude, then you open yourself to see more that you're grateful for and to attract more to be grateful for. And that's only the second step. What's the third secret? The third secret is something you've heard and you don't do. You've heard number 3, but you don't do it. Number 3 is about tithing or giving money away. You probably heard it from a church or a minister or somebody of the cloth, and they talked about giving. They talked about it was important. They said it was biblical, and in most cases they were right. But as you probably guessed, most of the time they wanted you to give money to them. I have found from my experience that giving is a secret to receiving more money. Give more money, you will receive more money. But you need to do it in a particular way. What you need to do is reflect over where have you received inspiration, spiritual nourishment, some sort of leg up in terms of happiness, in terms of nurturing. And it may have been a church, it may have been a priest or a minister. I don't rule any of that out. But what I'm doing instead is expanding it. And I'm asking you to consider who or what has given you that encouragement. It could have been an Uber driver. It could have been a flight attendant. It could have been a waitress or waiter. Whoever that is, give 10% to them. You can do it anonymously, but do it out of genuine gratitude for the feeling they gave you. And as you give with this feeling of gratitude, and you give with detachment, like you don't need anything to come back from them, you're saying thank you by saying here, and you give them money. That opens you to be in the circulation of money. So money has to go out, it'll circulate around the world, and it'll come back to you. But because you gave in this energetic way, this energy of gratitude kind of way, a friend of mine called it vibrational giving. Because you gave in this high vibe loving way, it circulates as it goes around the world, picks up speed, and picks up more money. It comes back to you in unexpected ways, usually 10 times over. I know you've heard it, and I know you don't do it, and you're probably going to resist giving even right now. And I'm going to ask you to consider, why wouldn't you do it? This goes back to step 1, where your unconscious beliefs are ruling your behavior. And unconsciously you think, if I give money away, I won't have any more. I need that money. Those are limiting beliefs. You always get more money. This is a great insight when you realize you always get more money. In the past, it may have been a struggle. It may have taken a long time, but you got the money that you needed to survive. Well, now I'm asking you to expand and go beyond surviving and go into thriving and go into flourishing. And how do you do that? Step 1, clean up your beliefs, align your beliefs. Step 2 is start appreciating money and be grateful for all of it and any of it that you have. And step 3 is start giving. Give where you receive spiritual nourishment. What's number 4? Secret number 4 is to build relationships. This is something that took me a long time to learn. Because when I was homeless and I was in poverty, I really thought I had to be the Lone Ranger. I had to be John Wayne. I had to do this myself. It was a very macho, individualistic kind of way of living and operating. And it didn't work. Through my studies and my teachings and being able to be with people like the late Bob Proctor, who was also in the movie The Secret, was a mentor of mine. He had said that all the money you want is going to come through other people. And I would expand on that and point out that everything you want is going to come through other people. So you need to build relationships. Now, how do you do this? You can join a mastermind. Napoleon Hill talked about masterminds and Think and Grow Rich and other works of his. He coined the term mastermind in its positive use. And so you can create a mastermind, 6 or 8 people. You can join a mastermind. You can go to church groups. You can go to community groups. You can go to Rotary clubs. I recently joined a martial arts class. Yes, at age 71, I joined it. And I didn't join it to build relationships to receive money. I did it because I'm getting out into the world. I am doing something physical, and I am doing something challenging, and I am building new relationships. And I don't know where those new relationships are going to go, but I'm reminding you, everything you want, including money, is going to come through relationships. So you need to have relationships, build relationships, support people in those relationships. Don't go with a hat out asking for things. Go with the hand to help people in whatever they are doing, and that can come back to you. And then the 5th secret of my 5 greatest money-making secrets in history is invest in yourself. There is no finish line to self-help or personal improvement or self-development. There's no finish line. Keep reading the books. I just showed you 5 or 6 of my books if you wanted to read them. One of them is free. Go to attractmoneynow.com and you can download the book and read it now. There's plenty of other books by other people. There's lots of audios. Most of my material is on audio as it is. I have a whole package that I think is at zerolimitsmethod.com. $3 for a giant package of 3 online programs. Grab it. Get into some sort of coaching program. If you can afford a mentor or a private coach, do that. I have been working on myself for decades, and I'm still doing it today in my 70s. Why? Because I don't know it all, because I'm still growing, because I'm still expanding, because I still have goals, because I know there's more. The more you can reach and grow and dissolve those limiting beliefs in you with the help of the information and inspiration and maybe the private coaching and tutoring you get, the faster you accelerate to getting those results, including more money. I will invite you to check out my coaching program. It's called Miracles Coaching. I started it well over 20 years ago, trademarked it well over 15 years ago. It's already been proven to work. It's a system that has been tested. I invite you to go to miraclescoaching.com. You can review everything about it right there, and you can sign up for a discovery call. There's no charge or no obligation. Just learn more, ask questions, find out how this can help you. And I know you're going to be nervous about it because anytime you do something unusual and it stretches you a little bit, you get a little uncomfortable. And that's your brain just trying to protect you. But you can assure your brain this is good for you. But find out for yourself. Go to miraclescoaching.com and check it out. I'm Dr. Joe Vitale. I just delivered to you my 5 greatest money-making secrets of all time. Watch the video again. If you like it, go ahead and note that below the video. Share this, tell other people about it, leave comments. Let me know what you think, what's missing, what question you have, and what else do you want to know. Check out miraclescoaching.com, and as I like to say, expect miracles.